We're back. Part 4. Pulled pork. Oh, PulledPorkies. So pulled pork is going to well, it will automate. Is going to download the rule sets. Basically the whole reason for this thing is to have rule sets so it matches traffic based on a rule set. Sorry, it sees traffic and based on a rule set triggers alerts or triggers warnings. That's the whole point. Pulled pork. There's free rule sets you can download, so I'll show you that in a second. Let me just get set back up here. The dog is making noises around me. If you guys want to know what that sort of like tick tack, tick tack, tack, that's his paws on the floor. Here you go. I'm getting him some food. Okay, so for pulled pork, we're gonna need a couple things, and we're gonna start again in the same way. It uses Perl, so oopsie. It uses Perl, so we're going to need to get Perl. So we're going to run this command. We need to get libcrypt, Perl, blah, 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 blah. Perl. And that's going to install. For pulled pork, I think we can use the most recent version. I don't know that there's an issue with pulled pork. I don't think that there is. So we're going to download that. We're going to untarballs it. We're going to pull porks it. Going to go into the pulled pork directory, and we're going to copy the executable-ish type thing into that directory. We're also going to set the correct permissions, and we're also going to copy the conf file into etc snort so we keep everything nice and tight into the same directory. So that was it. Let's see if pulled pork actually works. So we're going to do a version on pulled pork. And what do we see? Pulled pork, piggy, making signature updates great again. That means it is installed correctly. Now we need to go into the configuration file and make some changes so that we can get this thing to worky. Turkey. Okay. First things first is here are some of the default rule sets that are enabled. Now for testing purposes, I am going to disable some of these because I don't want to pull down too many rules because I want to test the performance of everything once we're done. So I'm going to insert and I'm going to go comment. I'm going to comment that out. I'm going to put double comments. Actually, no, I don't want that one commented out. This is the only one I want. So I want that one, double comment that one out. I'm going to double comment that one out. I'm going to double comment that one out. Let's just work with this one right now. And right here where it says oink code, I love that. Where it says oink code, you got to register on the snort.org site, and you will be given a free snort code. Oops. You will be given a free snort code that enables you to download the free rule set. So I have my oink code here. I'm going to paste it into there. That's my oinky oink. And what else do we need to do? We need to go to line 74. And we need to change all these rule paths because these are all going to sit in etc snort. So etc snort. Oh, shit. We're going to go. Yeah, so etc snort rules. We need to go down to local rules. Same business here. Oops, that would be etc. Sorry, dog go cray cray. Dog go cray cray. Here, eat some food. Okay, etc snort rules, local rules. We need to go down to 92 and change the signature thing. etc snort sigmap, and then we need to change the sigmap version to Dos Equis. Down to 119. Where's the config path? Right here. Config path is going to be etc snort conf. And distro FreeBSD. Nope. We're gonna change this to Ubuntu 12. Even though we're using 16, we're gonna use 12.04. Okay, and we're gonna go down to 141, change the blacklists. This is going to be etc snort rules IP lists, and we're gonna change this one just because we want to. It's going to be black_list dot rules. And then the IPR version, you guessed it, etc snort rules IP lists. We're going to write and quit this, and then now we're going to test it to see if everything looks good. And we run that command, and rules give me wings. I love ASCII art. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Oh, error downloading rules. What happened? Unprocessable entity. What did I do? Shit. Sorry, yo. I have to go back in. Oh shit, I left a... Right there. I left a little thing at the end, see? That'll kill you every time. Pull pork. There we go. It's checking the download of the Snort rules. Okay. This is all fun and great. Everything looks okay here. Don't worry about that too much. Everything looks okay. Fly, piggy, fly. Okay. Now we're going to need to go back in here and create some custom rules for ourselves. Sorry, we need to include the rule path. So we need to go down to, I think it's 547. Yeah. Local rules are for us, like custom rules. So we're going to tell Snort that the actual rules live here. Snort rules. Right, and quit that. Let's see if the configuration of Snort looks good. ENS160. Yaman. Okay, getting some warnings on the flow bits. I don't know really what that means. I think it's okay. So I'm trying to eat my lunch here at the same time. Is anyone watching? My guess is no. Definitely not. So let's go back. PulledPorkies. Okay, so Snort successfully validated configuration. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna actually run Snort in continuous mode. 60, right? Snort should be running. Give it a second. It's got to go through those rules. Okay, so it should be running. If we do a PS, AUX, and then pipe, and whatever, grep it, and then Snort, you should see Snort running. Snort is running. At the same time, we're going to launch Barnyard, which is always a friggin' problem. Right, see that what I just did there? Hit enter. Now, what we want to also do, okay, so that actually worked. What we want to do now is ping from another machine, ping that machine. Okay. And let's go into MySQL for a sec and see what our table looks like. Eep. Oh. Shit. I need that stupid. What was the password I used for MySQL again? MySQL. MySQL password. Okay, so use Snort P. Access denied. Why? Wasn't it MySQL root password? Shit. Why is this happening? Okay, just MySQL U Snort P. Is that not the password I used? What the hell? Let me just type it in. MySQL root password. Access denied. What the frig? Hold on. Let me just do root uroot p. That worked. What the frig balls is happening? See, this is the thing. All these frickin' steps, man. Okay. I'm gonna go back to a couple times ago where we installed MySQL. Did I not run this? Hold on. Fuck. Yeah. That's my dog. What the hell? Move. Yo, seriously, this is where I get pissed. Okay. Yeah, so that worked. Okay, anyways, I don't know. I'm just losing my frickin' mind. Yes, okay, so when you run this command, it will show us how many entries are in the database. If we run it again, there should be more. I believe. Yes, see how it's incrementing? Incrementing higher because I have my ping on -t in my Windows box. So it's constantly pinging. So these events in the database are moving up. That is excellent. I'm going to stop my pings now, and I'm going to, we're going to keep moving on here to the next, what are we doing now? Sorry. What are we doing? Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to, so now we're going to do a contrab thing, in which we're going to let's configure pulled pork. Let's just use nano. We configure pulled pork to pull itself, and here, that looks good. Oh, every day at 4 a.m. pull the friggin' things, you friggin' thing. Exit. Okay, let's kill everything. Let's kill it. PS AUX, pipe it out to greppers. Pipe it out to greppers and pipe it out to snorts. Okay, there is snort running. we want to sudo kill 8784 and 8790. Kill those processes, make sure they are toasty toast. Now we're going to set up a service so they start out automatically in Ubuntu. Okay, let's copy and let's do, we need to create a snort.service. Inside the snort.service, we are going to type this in magically. Look how fast I can type. That is amazing. Make sure that this is your Ethernet interface. Right quit that piece of garbage. And we need to system control and enable that, or else it will not work. Let's see if Snorty Snort works. Snorty Snort is launched now by systemctl, and let's see if Snort is running based on our launch on systemctl, and it is active and is running and is using 200 megs of memory. Next thing we need to do is we need to do the same thing for Barnyard, because it usually smells in the Barnyard. Copy, paste. This should be fine. It's reading all the correct values kind of already. We should already know that. We need to enable this in systemctl. Failed to execute command. What happened? Invalid argument. What did I do? Oh, so I think I fucked something up. What did I screw up? Oh, right there. See at the top. This should be unit like that. Don't be an arse. Like that. Make sure it looks like this and not what I did before. Okay, yes. Enable. Looks good. Start Barnyard2. It is starting. Verify it. Now let's verify the service is starting by running this guy. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. It's running though. See here? Okay. Let's reboot this confuser and see if everything comes up on its own. So let's do it. Let's do a sudo reboot. And I'm gonna take a brief intermission here. No one finds this interesting. I wouldn't either. Come. This computer should reboot pretty quick. So let's try and restart that. Yeah. Let's do this. Check the snort status. Check the barnyard status. Looks okay. Okay, now let's just check the SQL database. And just see what our events look like. Oh shit, yeah. It's 3971. I want to start pinging this again. 3971. Does it increment? Yes, it is incrementing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Next thing we're gonna, oh, I should stop this. All right, so we got everything up and running here. Next thing we're gonna do is a fancy display. XYZ. I'm gonna stop this one and we're gonna install base on the next one. So yeah.